Alright guys, Berkey here, and today I'm here to finish off a tutorial series that I've been wanting to finish up for a long ass time now, and that's the Counter-Strike tutorial series, the skin tutorial series. I've recently found out how to UV map, which if you didn't know, if you look on the Counter-Strike workshop, you can see that like this guy's uploaded a lot of skins, but whatever. They're all custom made, you know how like on my last tutorial we only did it like one just blank texture that we applied over everything. As you can see, these are all customly made and all that, like they're all applied to certain parts of the weapon. Also, yeah, I'm sick again, sorry. But yeah, it gives it like that nice look. It makes it look legitimate, like the ones that Valve has made. Also, that I just realized that one looks a lot like the one that's already in the game. So yeah, good luck there, muchacho. But nonetheless, basically what I'm going to get at is how, you're probably wondering, how do you do that? Well, as you can see up here, that's the one we did last time. I made a few more. I don't even know if those things are, whatever. I made 3. These are my pride and joy. These are one of my best ones. This is my most recent one. I made it a few days ago. It's called the Apocalypti skin, obviously based off of like an old shotgun, like a Fallout shotgun. I think it looks awesome. That thumbnail also is fucking badass. Like, I love that one, how that one turned out, but whatever. I'm getting sidetracked already. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to make something like this. It's actually, it takes a bit of skill, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but if you have, you know, a copy of something like Photoshop, I have the Creative Cloud version, you can use whatever version, maybe I'd recommend CS6. You can do some pretty nifty things, and today I'm going to show you the basics, like what you would need to do, what I'd recommend, some tips I could give you, you know, stuff like that. So here, let me just load up one other page now, then we'll get on with it. All right, so I'm on a Steam page right now, made by a guy named Apex. This guy, he basically. This is a more written tutorial on all the different little ins and outs of the skin program. It's pretty in-depth. I learned a bit from this and from other blog spots, but I mostly also taught myself some things. So as like, I don't know, I guess this kind of just like a screw you sort of thing. Like not to the person that made this, but like I use this tutorial thing as sort of a way to get all the 3D models and textures and all that. So Apex, I gotta thank you if you're watching this. I gotta thank you for actually uploading them to these you know, cloud services. But I'm sorry, I don't use your thing anymore. But it was good. I'll give you that. If you're watching, it was good. You helped me a lot. But that's where I'd recommend you get the models. I'll leave the link in the description. I don't know if there's a way to like up this guide on Steam, do it, because it was a good guide. If you need some help on the certain types of paint, because I never really went into much detail, I'd recommend you go here. But yeah, that's where I get the models. So if you want to know, there you go. And now I'm in the Dropbox link. As you can see, he's got knives, pistols, rifles, SMGs, snipers. Actually, in the Google Drive one, he has a lot more models, but I just like using the Dropbox because I just like Dropbox a lot more. So let's see, what should I do? Let's do one for, let's do everyone's favorite gun of all time, the Deagle. The Deagle's great. In this game, it's actually not that good, but you know, whatever, fuck it. We could download it as a zip. That's what I'd recommend, so you get both the files. This might take a while, so I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, so yeah, now it's good. Now, you want to go to your downloads folder where you download it, or wherever you downloaded it to. Sorry, my fucking downloads folder is a goddamn mess. I don't even know where anything is. Oh, right here. There we go. And WinRAR is here. I use WinRAR. You can use like 7-zip and all those. I don't have the bot version, so it gives me that message. But you know, fuck it, you can just close it. Doesn't matter. And then what you want to do? Go inside the folder. Open the PSD, the Photoshop document, and okay, I said that right. I thought I might have mistaked myself, but whatever. And then this might take a little bit to open. Actually, it didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. But here we are. This is the actual gun from Counter-Strike. This is the Deagle. As you can see, it's a fully movable, rotatable object. You can do whatever the fuck you want to it. You can, else? Can I drag it? Yeah, you can drag it. Wow. You can do that. That's fun, right? Yeah, sure. You can pretend like you're shooting something. Bang, 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 bang. Whatever. I'm just saying, basically, you can do whatever you want. You can manipulate the light up here, move it on the axis. You can move the camera around it. Wow, wow. And then, yeah, that's basically what you can do with that. But the real meat of this, you know, you want to learn how to texture this out, a UV map. Well, to get the textures out, what you want to do is go right underneath your layers and go to materials and double click that bad boy. And it'll open up the actual textures for the real gun. And from here, you're probably wondering, what the fuck is any of this? Like, what am I looking at right now? Well, this is where one of my techniques comes in. I like to call this just like, kind of like a guess and check method. Basically, you can get a red, blue, or green, something that's really visible, just a paintbrush. And then what I recommend doing, make another layer. And if you're wondering to know where it's gonna paint on the actual gun, I'd recommend you just kind of start going over something, like right there, all right? Then what you want to do is save, because when you save, it'll apply to the actual texture, and then we could see. As you can see, it does a red squiggly on this part of the deagle. So from there, now you know that, well, if I want to texture that part specifically, that's basically what you want to do. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it. You could just keep going through them. Like, let's do something else. Let's add another layer. Let's do something in green. There we go. And then let's do hey, what is this? What's this right here? Let's see that. You save it. And then there you go. It's the thing right above it. So now you have like some Crayola gun, which I guess if you want that, there you go. But I don't think this would be put in, honestly. It's not something I would want in my game. Just saying. And then from there, what you can do if you just want to delete your lines, you just go layer 1, drag it, delete it, there you go. You could save it again, it'll go back to the vanilla deagle. Woo. There you go, problem solved. If you need help resetting something, or just learning where something is, there you go. Simple as that, just easy. And now, another little tip that I'd recommend is, what was I looking at again? There's some on the deagle where the leather is. Yeah, right here. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this out. You know, if you know Photoshop, you know how to do this. You just kind of grab it, select it, you little crop cut there. I overshot it, obviously, because I'm an idiot. Let's undercrop that right there. No, it's all fucking up. Whatever. We'll cut that small area out, or copy it at least, and it'll make it into a new layer, which is all fine and dandy. But let's say you want to add a new texture to it, like something that makes it look like, I don't know, carbon fiber. Well, what I do is I look up seamless textures. Basically, let's look up something. I blew it. Carbon fiber seamless texture. There's gonna be tons of these. Don't worry about it. They're all usually free of use. There's no, like, nothing holding them back. I usually don't use textures for the most part, but if you ever do need one, you know, there you go, right? Carbon fiber. I don't want that text in it, so I'm not going to use that. Let's see. Let's just do something like this. I don't know. This is kind of bright, but whatever. It gets the point across, is basically what I'm getting at. Take it out of the background layer, make it its own layer, and then if you want to make it a pattern, which you can apply to anything, like that new piece of leather that we cut out. What you want to do is go to Edit, Define Pattern. Now let's call it Carbob Fiber, whatever, fuck it, Carob Fiber, and let's go here. Go to the FX palette, go Patterns, and as you can see, you don't want like some bubblegum arrow palette. No, you want to like. I got a lot of shit in here. Let's go like something like that. There you go. Now this is gonna look ugly, so you know if you don't want to see a sight for sore eyes, I'd recommend looking away. There you go. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is art. Pew 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 pew. And so yeah, that's basically. Those are the basics of UV mapping. Of course, there's a lot more like I could go into, like how to make it so it looks great. Like, you could go like something like this. Fucking yeah, wow, this is gonna look great. Yeah, fantastic. Looks fucking beautiful. But yeah, the thing is, you need to have a bit of your own skill as well to actually be able to do this. You can't be just a noob and just come in and be like, I'm gonna make a fucking skin. I'll be rich and famous. I tell you, rich and famous. No, you do this. Just you have to have a bit of info. I can't teach you Photoshop. That's not the point why I'm here. I'm just here to show you how to get it done. So, yeah. So you just make your own thing, your own texture. I'd recommend saving it as like a JPEG or whatever, because you know, like back in the part 2 of this tutorial, I made it into VTF edit, and then brought it into CSGO here, and then you know it was all sky high from that point. So I'm gonna show you that Apocalyptic skin I made actually in game, just to give you a little like a teaser of like just kind of what to do once you bring it in there and all that, and then that should be the end. So let's go do that right now. So I selected custom paint job. That's how you bring all your custom VTFs into it, like the last part. And I have little folders for all my little skins here. So let's open my MP7. There we go, MP7. Now something really good to know is, okay, that it's obviously the wrong skin, so it's gonna look like that for right now, but make sure all these are at the farthest left as they can go, just because then it'll mess it all up. And also, make sure this is turned on, because then it'll ignore the original scale. This is obviously the wrong gun, of course, but it'll ignore the scale, and then it should be, when it appears on the gun, it should look exactly as you want it. Yeah, there you go. That's the MP7 I made. MP7 Revolution, obviously based off of Deus Ex. I don't know. This isn't as good as my 5.7 one, but I can't find the VTF for that, so maybe. Actually, here, let me go. I'll try to find it one sec. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. This is my pride and joy. I love this one. This one's really nice looking. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know. I can't show you Photoshop. Can't do that. It takes too much time. Of course, you now know the basics of UV mapping, so you can make stuff like this. You know how to. I use patterns obviously to make that hexel design. And also, I will have links to all my guns I made in this video in the description of this video. So, if you could be so kind as to maybe like them up or even favorite them, if you like them, I would appreciate it a lot. Like, my dream is to get one of these guns into the game. So, I'm hoping maybe with a bit of community support we can get it there. But even if you don't want it, even if you're watching it, you're still supporting me. I don't really care. So yeah. Wow, what a weird sentence. All right. So I'm gonna end this here because I'm not feeling good. But thanks for watching. If you want more, you can subscribe. I do gameplay videos, tutorials, upload usually once a week. I can't upload 3 to 4 times a week anymore just because I just don't have the time. And honestly, I'm kind of lazy. So yeah. But thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!